What's going on, guys? We are live once again, where we come to you weekly and talk about some things that we're dealing with or have dealt with while we're on this journey of achieving our goals and dreams in hopes to inspire someone to start their journey as well as motivate those who already have. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeremiah Dace, and I'm joined with the lovely and amazing Xavier Spraylow. How we doing today, Zay?
Hello, beautiful people.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Jay?
Oh, we're living the American dream.
We're living the American... But soon we'll
whatever
be
that
living...
means. Hey, Cynthia.
Hi, beautiful people. Hi,
What's going on? What were you about to say?
I mean, right now we're living the American dream, but pretty soon we'll be living our dreams.
I mean, you know, whatever the American dream is to that individual. You know, we anyway, tomato potato. But you know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. But so yo guys, we got a great show lined up for you guys. We're gonna be hitting on trusting your struggle. You know what I mean? What that means to us and what that looks like for us. What's the struggle we've gone through and how we've come to trust it in hopes to help you in whatever struggle you're going through or have gone through and you're still dealing with it. Hopes to help you deal with those in a better light. But before we get into that, of course, we got to do the weekly catch up. How was your week, Zay? What happened this week? Anything interesting? Life changing?
Nothing too crazy. It was a good week overall. You know,
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. I can't. It was a good week. You know, nothing too crazy.
Well, my week was dope. I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in.
How was your week, Jay?
My week was dope. No. For those of y'all who don't know, it's my birthday week. I turned the big 26.
And hold on, I made a video. We went live yesterday, and I told y'all to go and tell him happy birthday. I see some of y'all didn't tell him happy birthday, so I'm gonna need y'all to tell him happy birthday. Okay. Tell my friend happy birthday, y'all.
No, so I turned 26 on Friday, guys. And I had a great time. I went out with some friends, and then Saturday I went bowling with some friends, and we kind of just hung out and everything. Appreciate you, Art. Just hung out. And then Sunday, today, I went skydiving. I did. I went skydiving this morning. It was phenomenal. I mean, it was one of the most fearful but exhilarating experiences I've ever had. Like, okay. I just want to hit some key points because it was hilarious the entire time I was there. It was one point where I was filling out the paperwork, and I feel like on every page they pretty much tell you, because you got to sign like a waiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So every page they tell you like you might die. Or maybe I was just focused on that part. You know what I mean? But I swear on every page it's like, just so you know, you might die. Hey, you might die. I don't know if you know this, but you might die. And I'm like, bruh, all right, I get it. Do you want me to pay or no? But I appreciate you. You finally made it live. But yeah, so that happened. And then one of the instructors came in on crutches, and he had like a brace on his knee and everything like that. And in my head, I'm thinking like, did that happen from a jump? Or, you know what I mean? Or did he just get into a car accident? What happened? And then the lady who was checking me in, she was like, yeah, we went skydiving last week. I was like, so that happened from a jump? She was like, yeah, he landed wrong. You know, he tore his meniscus, tore his ACL. I think he broke his foot in a certain amount of places. But it's a great experience. And I'm like,
you're like,
give me my money back. You know what I mean? Never mind. I need my ACL.
I'm not on the plane yet.
I like my meniscus. You know what I mean? I don't really need to break nothing. So no, but that was great, guys. I mean, honestly, up until like we got to a point, we hit like 2,000 feet, and then and the instructor was saying like, okay, we're about 2,000 feet in the air. You know, how you feeling? I was like, that's it? I'm looking down like, we got to be higher than that. But I'm like, at what point do we jump? She was like, we jump at about 13,500. I was like, ha. Oh man, it was a great experience. I got to the door, and at that point, that was like the scariest part, because I'm at the door, it's wide open, and it's nothing but air smacking you in the face, and you look down and you realize you've never been, like, you've been in an airplane, right? But you ain't never been like outside of an airplane. You know, your head, you able to look down. You never did that, but it was like in the same moment, once I jumped out, all of that fear left. Every ounce of fear, there was no fear. It was straight enjoyment, gratefulness. It was beautiful. Just being up there with the clouds, seeing the sun shine on my face, and looking down at the people. It was just, I really felt like I was flying. And I always said if I had a superpower, it would be to fly. So that was like the closest thing I can get. It was one of the most rewarding moments in my life, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was great. I got a shirt. You know what I mean? I better had a shirt for what it cost. But no, it was a great experience. It was a great experience. So that was my week. Shout out to my birthday.
Well, good for you. I'm happy you got to knock something crazy off your bucket list.
Yeah. That was great.
But good for you. You going again sometime soon?
Definitely. Everybody needs to come. Like, if it's just not me by myself, everybody needs to experience that. If you don't mind being 13,000 feet in the air and jumping out of an airplane.
I don't know. That's not on my bucket list, but we'll see.
But shout out to Skydive Suffolk. I mean, that was Suffolk, Virginia. Shout out to Skydive Suffolk. That's where I went. It was great. And then my instructor was phenomenal. But getting into the show. Of course, I don't want to bore you with all that. But getting into the show, trusting your struggle, right? So, what does trusting your struggle look like? What's the struggle you've experienced, right? And how have you grown to trust it?
Well, I know I'm not the only one who has dealt with or is dealing with my struggle. The struggle that I have dealt with and still kind of am, because I'm trying to see the end of the tunnel, is really having the inability to relate and trust other people and connect with other humans. Mm-hmm. That's just something I've been dealing with for a while. I've always felt like I was a misfit and not being able to relate and connect. And at younger, after just seeing different situations, because don't nobody want to get hurt, don't nobody want to be disappointed, don't nobody want to get played. So I kind of I created this image to be very private and to kind of not really get too close to people, just so I don't have to feel any of those emotions. And so most of my life I feel like I've lived in solitude, but after just experiencing life and then just trying to y'all can see this kind of emotional for me. Just kind of finding my voice. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Oh my
God. No. Come back. Hey guys, I didn't know this was gonna happen. No, please hey.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys.
Don't apologize.
I don't know why I'm so emotional right now.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Let it out.
Hold on.
Let it ride.
I'm sorry.
The struggle is real. You know what I mean? It's okay. Yeah, hold my hand. Come here.
Okay. I'm so embarrassed.
It's okay. Look, yo, the people are
okay.
talking.
I'm sorry, guys.
Appreciate you, Cindy. Appreciate you.
Okay.
We're gonna do this together.
Thank y'all. I don't know why I'm so emotional right now, but I don't know. Just trying to just trying to really. Whew, I did not know I was gonna cry. Okay. So I've lived most of my life in solitude, and it's been fine, I thought. But growing up and just finding my voice and just following my passion and things that I want to do in this world. Thank y'all so much. It's just been a struggle for me, just to really go out of that comfort zone, and oh gosh, getting out of that comfort zone and just being authentic with other people. It's hard, guys. Even for me talking right now, if I was on the show by myself, I would have stopped and deleted it and ran and been on a rock for the rest of my life. But just really not being accepted and wow, I did not know this is where this was going. Whew, but hey daddy. My dad's on, guys. But yeah, just wow, I don't even know what I want to say, but I guess it's a struggle, just
being misunderstood,
trying to just connect with people, and rejection, people not taking you for who you are, but you don't know who else to be. I don't know.
That's a real struggle. Like you're trying to be you, but other people don't seem like you don't connect. And it's like, how do you're like a individual in the crowd, and how do you connect with the crowd? But
I mean, and it's crazy because I mean, I know that I'm pretty sure I've hurt people. I'm pretty sure I've disappointed people. No, I'm not the only child. Somebody just asked me, am I the only child? No, I'm not the only child. I have an older brother and a younger sister. But honestly, like looking back on life, I kind of felt, like I said, I felt like I was a misfit. And even, you know, just communicating with people along the way, I can hear how people talk at me and they just feel like she's different. Like she's different. And not too long ago, I actually had a leader tell me, like, you know, people, when they meet you, they not too sure about you. But, you know, after they, you know, talk to you and they, like, see what type of person you are, like, they really, like, you know, fall for you. But, yeah, so I guess my struggle is just really, like, connecting with people. And it's crazy because I feel like my purpose is to help everybody and to connect with other people on a spiritual level, to make them better for the world. But it's just kind of hard when you're constantly being judged and, you know, just because you are, you know, you just being yourself and living and people not giving you a chance. It's hard to do that. And then, you know, because even though people tell me all the time I'm different, and it never really hit me until like lately. I've always felt like I said, I always like, well, I'm like this, and you know, this is how people see me, but I never like tried to emotionalize it. But lately, you know, being an adult and like really trying to feel life, I have definitely been humbled, and I have definitely opened up like a more compassionate part of me that I never really looked into before. But I hope I'm not all over the place, y'all. I'm just trying to like talk from my soul right now.
That's the best place to talk from.
But yeah, just connecting with people. But it saddens me because a few weeks ago, like this is, like I said, this is something that I've been that's been on my mind like my entire life. Like why don't I fit in? Why can't I express myself well? Why can't I connect to other people? Why am I such a loner? I mean, I don't think I ever was like 100% lonely, but you know, just the things that I'm doing, I always got to feel like I got it together. And you know, so people just assume like I don't have to check on you, or you good, I can say whatever to you and you good. I mean, I know I'm a tough cookie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's hard. But you know, even the strongest people have, you know, they need somebody.
Yes. So that's a struggle. But one thing, okay, yeah, so a few weeks ago, like it's been something that's been heavy on my heart, because even like I have family, and out of my family, I would have to say I'm really, really close to only 2 people in my family, and I'm talking about mom and dad side. Like, it's crazy. But you know, I've been just like meditating and like just asking the universe to give me answers, to help me understand like why do I feel like I feel. And what I came to learn, or what I think I'm learning, and what I think I'm supposed to share with you all, is just that I guess because we're all trying to like figure this thing out. Like, none of us really know what life is about. None of us know like what we're doing, why we're here. We think we do, and we're trying to figure out, and we're doing things, you know, to try to get to that understanding. But you know, so and everybody's like hurt and confused and just on their own journey, on their own path. So when somebody doesn't pick you, it's nothing personal, you know, it's just them trying to figure out their place in this world. And so I guess to not take it so personal. Yeah, it's so personal. You know, whenever, you know, somebody hurts me or does me wrong, or, you know, don't, you know,
because they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because they're trying to figure
like
out
you're trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I said a lot. I'm sorry if I went all around. Wow, that's crazy, y'all. We are live. We are live.
We are live. But I do want to say something real quick, and I don't think that you realized it while you were doing this right now. And I don't know if anybody else watching realized it, but you really, what the struggle that you have about connecting, right? I feel like you just connected with so many people at least everybody who's watching. like the realness, the authenticity of it, the emotional, the emotion that you invoked into the audience, or not like invoked in the sense trying to, not even like trying to, but just being real and opening up and being vulnerable. Like, cause like you said, you kind of, nobody wants to be hurt, right? Nobody wants to be taken advantage of, but allowing yourself to feel, that's where it comes from. You know what I mean? I really feel like you did connect, even though you're struggling with it. I just want to share that, cause like that was I did not know. You know what I mean? I did not know it was going that way. Because like if you know Zay, she, you know, like she said, she's a tough cookie. You know what I mean? Especially to cry in front of the camera and live.
People.
Hold
on, y'all. We about to end this one. We'll be back.
No, like that. Like, so shout out to you for coming out that comfort zone, because I know that wasn't easy. I know that wasn't easy.
Okay. Well, thank you.
So yeah, that was real.
So Jay,
I don't even know if I want to share it. You know what I mean? We might need to end it. Hey, that's the show, guys. You know what I mean? It was great. You know what I mean? We might need to let it go right there.
So Jay, is there something that you have trouble, that's a struggle that you're dealing with? And how do you trust it?
So okay. So you know, a struggle that I've dealt with in the past, I want to share with you guys is okay. So to paint the picture, right? To paint the scene, it's the early part of July 2016, and I'm in Northern Virginia at this time. I'm staying in Northern Virginia, and I'm forced to let go of my job at this time. And the reason why I'm forced to let go of my job is because my car was recently repossessed. Right? I'm staying with my ex-girlfriend's mom and sister, and the only reason I have food in my stomach or change in my pocket is because they put it there. So I get to a point where I call my cousin. I'm like, yo, can you come get me? Because I can no longer deal with the shame or the embarrassment of staying with or surviving off of my ex-girlfriend's family, right? So he come get me. I pack everything I could fit into his car. We drove down to Virginia Beach, and I moved down there. And at this time, he has a 1-bedroom apartment. So all my belongings are in the living room. In the corner of the living room, I'm sleeping on the couch. That struggle for me was one of the worst places I've ever been in my life. I've never been so low to the point where I literally can't fend for myself. Like, I don't have any means of transportation. If I do want to take public transportation, I don't have money to pay for it. You know what I mean? I have to ask for somebody to help me to get to anywhere I want to go. So that broke me down to a place. I mean, like at night I would stay up late at night because I couldn't understand how I got here. You know what I mean? Like, what happened? I would break down and cry because every time I tried to take a step forward, every time I tried to move forward, I would be buffeted back, and it seemed like I would take literally 1 step forward and 3 steps back. So it blew my mind, and I was so frustrated with myself, with life. God, I know I want to be this motivational speaker, right? So why, what are you doing this for? You know what I mean? Like, God, I want to do this to help other people. Why do I have to go through this? I don't understand. So it really pissed me off. You know what I mean? I was pissed off. So yeah, it really bothered me, right? But I remember saying something. Well, I don't want to say I was saying something to myself. I really believe like God was speaking to me, speaking through me, because I was talking, and like, you know, when you're talking, you sound to talk out loud. And I really felt like God was talking to me, and he said, or what I heard him say was, Jay, the simple fact that you are at a place that you've never felt so low simply means you're about to get to a place where you've never felt so high. And it really, like, my gears start going. And then I went on to say, yo, in any and everything that we go through, right, there's an equal or greater reward. An equal or greater reward on the other side of it if we don't just go through it, but grow through it. And my mind, I got so empowered, I got so excited, I was like, you doggone right. You know what I mean? I was like, let's go. So I got pumped, and I was like, dude, no matter what, I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of this. And not only am I getting out of this, I will never be here again. I made that decision, and it changed my life, right? It changed the way I looked at my struggle. It changed the way I approached it. It changed the way I analyzed it, and the way my outlook entirely of it. And what that new belief, or that new, for the, you know, sake of the topic, that newfound trust did for me was it allowed me to realize that the struggle is there not to break me, right, but to build me up into a place where I can I can have what I want to have. You know, make me strong enough to have what I want to have and mold me so that I can become who I want to become and live the life that I aspire to live. And that's what I think that trust in the struggle looked like for me and how it was able to help me in that way.
Wow.
The best part of a movie is when the lead character comes back from the lowest point. That's true, Art. You know, the underdog, like Hercules, not bad. But going to Disney, you know what I mean? Going to Disney, yo.
Let me live.
That's why I took a lot for that dollar. Yo, but be easy. Be easy. Like Belinda, yo, we used to work together, and she would ask me for a Pepsi, like go down to the vending machine for a Pepsi. I'm like, nah, I'm on a budget. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going back. I ain't going back to the struggle. You know what I mean? And but like, but the underdog story is always.
I do have a question, but when you were in your struggle, because I know you kind of can see it in hindsight a little bit for you. When you were in your struggle, did you feel like that? Did you feel like, oh, I'm gonna get through this one day?
Oh no.
And,
I mean, the entire time,
yes.
No. It was times where I doubted. It was times where I was terrified. It was times where I wanted to settle. It was times where I was like, okay, just get me out of this. You know what I mean? I don't care how I come out. God, just get me out of this. You know what I mean? I don't care if I get to the goal of becoming a motivational speaker. I don't care if I do get the things that I aspire to get, or, you know, live the life I aspire to live. I got to a point where I was like, yo, I was just tired of being here. I'm tired of dealing with this. You know what I mean? Like I just want to get out of it. And there was times where I broke down and I cried and all I wanted to do was lay in the bed and not do anything, not strive for anymore, because it affects you. But I really think that it's a mental shift, and it for any change to happen externally, it has to happen internally. It has to. In any goal that you have, in any struggle you're dealing with, it has to happen internally, inside of you, and you make an internal decision, and everything external starts to change, but only after your internal changes. So I definitely wasn't like super positive when I was going through. You know what I mean? Yeah. The people that was around, you could tell they may have seen me being positive, but it was other times where they also seen me like, yo, it's affected him.
Yeah, definitely. I think like I'm at that like kind of transitional point too, because instead of like I said, being humble and like being more vulnerable now, learning to be a spiritual being and not just seeing people with faces and like trying to connect on a spiritual level. Yeah, I think it's kind of like that turning point. So I can definitely
the struggle is real.
The struggle is real,
you know what I mean? The struggle
but
is
I
real.
definitely can relate to that. You know what I mean? And also just being what's the word? Like whenever like giving people not giving people a second chance, but like when people do something but then like don't hold it against them.
Yeah.
What
like,
do you call that?
Forgiving.
I don't know.
That's the word that comes to mind.
Well, I guess
if you know another word, somebody like just being more understanding.
Understanding.
Ah.
Maybe that's the word. I don't know, but yeah, definitely just being understanding and not taking things so personal. You know what I mean? Like when people do stuff to you, don't be like, oh well, you like that? F you. We not cool no more. I'm never talking to you. What? Just being like, okay, boom. I understand you on your journey. You in this a grudge, maybe. Yeah. You at this part in your chapter in your life. I understand that. Maybe you don't right now, but it's okay. We'll get past that.
Like living life and giving people the benefit of the doubt. I think that that for me has helped me a lot. Even as simple as in traffic, like when people trying to get they cut over. Maybe they had a lot going on. Maybe their mind was somewhere else. I just try to put yourself in their shoes and understand that. Or understand that it may not have been intentional. They may have not been trying to specifically hurt you. They just, like you said, they got their own things going on. They had a different chapter in their life for whatever reason. So I think that helped me in that sense. But yeah, guys,
wow, y'all, this show was
a real show.
This show, but we've been live for like 24 minutes, and we did not mean to go long. So I mean,
go that long,
wow,
but,
this show is very interesting.
Like you watching it. No, but no, like appreciate you guys for rocking with us.
Thank y'all so much
for hanging in there.
Wow.
It got real for a moment, but that's what we're trying to be. We're trying to be real every day that we get.
Thank you, Kristen.
Appreciate it.
Phenomenal. That's my word.
But so say you want to hit us with that QOD, that quote of the day?
So I got 2 quotes, I think. Well, let me say one, and then let's see if I can remember the other one. So the first quote is, hold the vision, trust the struggle. Hold the vision, trust the struggle. I think, what?
I'm sorry, Belinda said, no, they just can't drive.
Oh.
Hey, Virginia drivers, well, whatever.
And
Appreciate
thank
you, D.
you,
You're gonna be
thank
great.
you.
Be great.
So that was the first quote. Let's see if I can double up. What you mean?
Say the second quote.
Oh, okay, the second quote. Let's see if I can remember it. Diamond is just a lump of coal that did well under pressure.
Say it one more time.
A diamond is just a chunk of coal that did well under pressure.
There it is.
So those are my two quotes that I wanted to share because I felt like, going through the struggle, I'm telling you, you don't feel like you're moving and it doesn't feel like there's an ending or a light or there won't be understanding. But when you trust it, you'll get through.
Definitely. Get to that diamond status, guys, because what's one thing that's phenomenal about a diamond. After it's at that stage, it can't be broken. So get to that place and live it phenomenally.
Okay, Jay, what's your quote for the people this week?
That's the second time you've done that. I don't got no quote.
Oh my goodness!
It's okay.
We need more quotes. Motivation.
It's okay. No. So guys, I made a lot of decisions, right? I made a lot of decisions while I was in my struggle. But one of the decisions I made that I want to share with you guys is my decision to leave my struggle where it was. Right, like as I decided to move forward, and as I moved forward, I made a decision to not bring it with me, in the sense of not let it affect me negatively, right? Not allow it to hinder my life as I'm trying to move forward. And the reason I wanted to share that because some of us we've gone through things, right? Like we've dealt with things, but like in the so we've gone through things, we made it out, right? In the sense of we went through it and we're still here. So in that sense, we're victorious, but we carry it with us every day, right? We don't let it go. So yes, we made it out of that situation, but we can't take advantage of opportunities because of that financial struggle we went through in the past. So yes, we made it out, but we can't allow somebody to love us on the level we would like to be loved, or we can't love somebody else on the level we would like to love that person because of the past relationship, the pain from the past relationship. Like, you know what I mean? So yes, we made it out, but we can't see a larger vision of ourselves because of what somebody else told us the vision of ourselves should be 3-5 years ago. You know what I mean? So we made it out of the situation. We're no longer necessarily in it, but we still are with it and carry it with us our every day, right? And a famous speaker, Les Brown, he said, we're going to go through things, but the most important thing to do is to let it, he said, the most important thing for you to do is to harness your will and let it go and move so you can grow. So for me, guys, what I want to invite you guys to do that right now, right? So name it. Whatever it is, name it. Put a name to it. Identify it. Recognize what it is. And at the same time as you're naming it, see yourself letting it go. See yourself dropping it. See yourself holding it for all the time you have held it, for the weeks, the months, the years you've held it. And at the same time, see yourself dropping it, guys. So yeah, divorce, let it go, right? Drop it, let it go. Others' opinions, drop them, let them go, right? So right, past failures, drop them and let them go. And get to living the life that you deserve to live, right? The life that you desire to live. The life that you are designed to live. Go be great, guys.
Wow, thank you.
No
like for real, y'all, I feel so much better. Like I said before, I did not know I was gonna cry in front of all these people, but I feel so much better. So like Jay said, recognize whatever your struggle is, and just remember that we're all people and we're all spiritual beings. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to look in the mirror and be like, okay, like what's wrong with me, and asking the universe or asking your God, like, help me to get through this, or even just opening up to your friends and saying, hey, like this is what I'm going through, kind of help me get through it, and just be honest, and you'll get to a point to where you actually are living and enjoying life. So let it go, for real. I feel so much better, so I just wanted to say that.
But that's the show, guys. Hopefully we said something that helped. Hopefully we said something that inspired and motivated you to get on your journey and live life the way that you are, that you desire to live it. And, as always, make it phenomenal. I'm going to let Zay, get us out of here.
Yes, thank you. Thank y'all so much. Everybody who has tuned in, everybody who will tune in. I really appreciate y'all, watching this episode. This episode is going to mean so much to me. But just for all the support, for everybody who has commented, I really do appreciate it. We do this show live, not only for you all, but for ourselves, to remind us that every day we are live. There are no edits. There's no cutbacks, no filters. I couldn't stop the camera so y'all couldn't see me cry or hear me
You know
cry.
what I mean?
I just had to keep going, and we did it together. And I was telling Jay, like, I knew this was gonna be emotional, so I told Jay, you know, I was like, man, this is what we're trying to do, because I was gonna switch myself, because just side note, I'm gonna get y'all out of here, but side note, all week I've been like struggling, like, what can I share with the people? What can I share with the people? But I've been dealing with this, like, you know, with myself for a while, the past few weeks. Well, actually my whole life, but I've been like recognizing it. And I was telling Jay, like, I don't know what to share with the people. And whenever I got this topic, I was thinking about changing it right before we went live. But I told Jay, I was like, Jay, it's on my heart, and I'm still going through it. And that's what we doing with the show. Like, we want to, you know, share along the way, you know.
Definitely.
So that's why I just decided to share. So recognize whatever you got going on, y'all, and
Definitely.
just put them in
and share something that you may be dealing with as well. Like, if you're going through something, because we're doing it together. Like, something that you say that you may be going through, we may be going through now, or we may go through in the future. And the fact that you're dealing with it, we may be able to reach out to you and say, hey, how did you get through that? Or how are you getting through it? Because everybody needs help. You know what I mean? So we're not on this side of the camera to just lift you up. You know what I mean? You're on that side of the camera to lift us up as well. And we're a family, guys. So we're trying to do it as one.
Yeah. So please share your stories. Share this video if you feel like it'll help somebody else. Like, comment, y'all. Just please, let's continue to help each other. Go out and live your show, y'all. Live your show. Live your life. We are live, and make it phenomenal.
All right. Go be great, guys.
See y'all later.